Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you have been keeping up with my videos, you'll know that I posted a video a few months ago giving you guys a couple of sketchbook tours. I think I toured like 4 of my sketchbooks, but in that video I showed you guys a whole box full of my sketchbooks, which I have right here. I showed you guys this box and it's full to the brim with all my sketchbooks from when I started first sketching out my little sketches in books till now, until this very day. In that video I had asked you guys if you guys would want to see all of my sketchbooks, like a tour of all of them, and you guys said yes. I think only one person did, but who cares? I want to show you guys anyways. This might be a long video, it might not, but if it is, get a snack and let's go through all of my sketchbooks. There's a lot in here. I think there's like about 20, like all the way. There's a lot. There's a lot. I'm gonna find the oldest one. I think I know which one is the oldest one. I just have to go through the stack. I think this is my first ever sketchbook. This is from 2016. Look at all of that. People were decorating their sketchbooks with like their own drawings. Oh, I have it upside down. And I wanted to do that. And so I thought I would draw a few things that represented me, and I'll show you guys all of those. I wrote my name, obviously. Back in those days, I used to read on my mom's old laptop on Wattpad. We all know Wattpad. And I drew my laptop because I love my laptop. And I still love computers to this day. I was really into checker print at that age. Like I even got those like checker print vans, but I don't know if it was in the same time. But I drew little paw prints because I love cats. I always do, and I always did. We're gonna open it to see the first page. It's a girl and a guy, and her head is like really weird, and his face is really weird. Feet are out. I don't know what I was trying to do here, but somehow she's the same height as him while he's sitting down. I don't know. Now here comes my pro marker era. The real ones know pro markers came before Copic, and I was hell-bent on getting some Copic, or not Copic, pro markers. And when I got those pro markers, I put them to use in this image right over here. Look at this little baggie. Cute. I think this drawing was based off of Awari no Seraph, that one anime about vampires, because I was obsessed with that, and I drew like my own like version of it. Look how the knees, at least I drew knees, but still, like, I was so proud of this because I was like, oh my god, I actually drew a character in a pose instead of just drawing them standing straight. I was so proud of this. I went up to my older brother, I was like, god, look at my drawing, oh my god, look, I'm so good. And he was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm like so good, I'm like such an artist. Girl, pipe down. I'm sorry if I'm going a little bit quick. I just have a lot to cover. In this time I was reading Harry Potter, and I was such a huge Potterhead, so of course I drew Harry Potter. And here they are, the main three: Hermione, Harry, and Ron. And you best believe I was so frustrated when I drew this because I hated it. A for effort. I was actually out there drawing, trying, you know, very passionate about it. I even wrote Harry Potter in my amazing artistic handwriting. This was my very first and very lame attempt at realistic drawing, or realism, I don't know. I tried to draw a rose out of my own imagination. I started using Crayola coloring pencils that had erasers. I drew this girl at a party at the disco. I thought this was so cool. I was like, oh my god, I'm like really nailing it with the poses. Girl, you are, but the wrong way. This was my signature back then. It was Mars, the first 3 letters of my name and the first initial of my last name with like a star. What a weird signature. What went through my brain? I think at this time I was also watching The Vampire Diaries, and I wanted to draw Catherine, and so this was my lousy attempt. Yeah, she's pretty cute. I think she has blush on. She's a really cute girl. And my obnoxious signature right there. That's it for the first one. I actually hated this sketchbook. I ripped out so many pages because I did not like them. This is the next sketchbook. This is from November 27, 2016. That's when I started it. We're gonna start with this first one, pro markers. And I drew this, and I remember feeling so smart about this logo on the shirt. I thought that was gonna be like my brand. Okay, don't ask me why. I loved drawing green eyes, ginger hair for some reason. And then I drew this cat because I loved cats. I was so proud of this next one. Genuinely, I remember looking at it and I was like, I have improved so much with my art. Oh my my god, turning it around, her head is huge over here, but I was so proud of this, so super duper proud. And I colored this all with colored pencils, and I like did gradient. I was like, oh my god, she's gonna have orange hair, like, and then it's gonna blend into red. It's so smart, and like, yeah, it's cute. But her head, you know, this I drew on December 1st, 2016. That was almost 10 years ago, almost 11 years ago. I was gonna show this next page, but this page I have to show you. It's half girl, half werewolf girl. I was definitely reading Wattpad at this point. Definitely reading werewolf romance type books, okay? Because I was obsessed with vampires and werewolves at this time. I think all of us girls have gone through that, genuinely. This one was actually so good for my age. I mastered drawing braids in 2016. I was like 13 years old at this point. Or no, I was 12. I was about to turn 13, and I had mastered braids, so I would not stop drawing them. And then this dress is actually so cute for that age. Oh my god, I was onto something. And that arm and everything, I popped off. And then it was my birthday, December 5th, 2016. I drew myself eating cake and my obnoxious signature. But I drew happy 13th B-Day, 12/5/2016. Good old days. I didn't actually have cake, I just drew myself cake. Then again, I drew Harry Potter. Of course I did. I experimented with a little bit of watercolor. Honestly, cute. It's not that bad in my opinion. Real ones know what sour punk is. And I drew the logo because I was eating sour punk at that time. Strawberry flavored, to be so specific. You could literally tell I was reading Wattpad stories about vampires. Like, cause that's what I was drawing. Wow, here's another one. She's drinking blood, if you can't tell. And over here, I wrote, if vampires were real, I'd be one. Another vampire drawing? Are you serious? Guys, I found the funniest page ever. There's a lot in here, so let's take it one at a time, okay? First, it's this girl, and she's like, you need a makeover. She's like, a makeover? I'm perfectly fine. And she's like, nah, you don't. And then for some reason, I thought it would be an amazing idea to draw a random boy behind them saying, but what? I was 13. Why did I think this was a brilliant idea? Like, I was probably reading comics, and look at her calves. What was going on in my brain? I'm not really sure if this comes next, but this is 2017. We're just gonna go with that. I saw a lot of people on YouTube have this specific book, and I was like, I have to get it. So I got it, and the first drawing I did was this drawing of this emo kid, and this was on our way to Canada. I think we had a little road trip, so I drew this during the car ride. His shoulders are like so beyond broad. This was in August. Good times. August is always a good month. I was working a lot on side profiles. I drew a lot of side profiles. For some reason, even now, I love drawing me a side profile. It's just so satisfying for some reason. Her head is huge. This drawing is next. I remember vividly drawing this, okay? This emo, sad, fallen angel. So sad he's sitting on a tree branch because he's sad that he is a fallen angel. I was obsessed with Supernatural for some reason. I don't understand it. I don't know where it came from. So I thought this was super duper emo and edgy and cool. Since I got this sketchbook in summer, I also had it on our way back. So this was what I drew on our way back to Qatar. This was me in the airport. I don't know where I came up with these leggings. And I wrote, our trip back home. Then I did this. Basically drew a girl in bed. I wrote, finally reaching home plus pen only challenge. I was challenging myself now. IDK? Okay. Bleh. Sleep. I guess I was trying to tell everybody that I had jet lag. Now here's another example of me being obsessed with vampires, okay? Because what would possess me to draw this? So emo and edgy. I was like, oh my god, like, and I drew this a little anatomy work here. I drew this little ballet girl, and the anatomy is really annoying me because she looks so stiff. And over here it says dance, dance, dance. I think the song that was stuck in my head was do a handstand, baby, dance, 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 dance. So I was like, dance, dance, dance. During this time, I was obsessed with this one. I had a lot of obsessions growing up. I just realized I was obsessed with a lot of things. Vampires, werewolves, writing, reading, Harry Potter, drawing. Another thing I was obsessed with was gaming. And this one game I was playing was a free-to-play game called Dirty Bomb. Not a lot of people know about it because it was a very small game. When I was playing it, I was really obsessed with this one character, and I drew her proxy. Really cool. She has her little mines and her little shotgun. So I drew her. Her waist is super duper cinched in this picture. Her body is T. But yeah, proxy, Dirty Bomb 2017. So I drew this guy. Proportions way off the start. This a basketball player and he's holding a basketball. I don't know why he has that on his hand. Yeah. I don't know what possessed me to draw this. So a lot of these drawings are just based on things I like and enjoy and just are always on my mind, like vampires and stuff, and also burgers. I guess that day we had ordered burgers or something, and so I was like, oh my god, I should draw this. So I sat down and I drew this with Sharpie and I was like, I love burgers. Another example of my love and obsession with supernatural. Angel, werewolf, human, vampire, because she has like a little canine poking out. But this one I was really proud of because I like did this with white color pencil and it showed through onto a pro markers, and I was like, whoa, I unlocked a new art strategy. Yo, crazy. Dude, I was hilarious. Okay, I drew this little comic strip type of a thing, and it's this girl crying on her knees begging her older brother for some reason. He's basically pulling the strings that make her teddy bear, and he's like, this is what happens when you eat my food. And she's like, you can tell here I was so chronically online because I was like, please stop, exclamation mark 1, exclamation mark 111, exclamation mark. I'm sorry I saw your skills, just don't hurt Karen. Why did I name the teddy bear Karen? Another example of my love for werewolves and supernatural. On the back of my sketchbooks I always had like this page. Let's go to the next one. We have a lot more to go still. And this is around the time where I start to be a little bit edgy. So I drew this and I said, beware the Ice Queen. It's probably when like Frozen came out or something, because I don't know why this was on my mind. You can tell I was still a little bit emo because I drew this little emo girl with her eyeliner. I used to wear eyeliner every single day to school. Her face is huge, humongous. Oh my god, here's another Vampire Diaries reference. Look, I drew a little vampire eye. I'm guessing this one is next. I know it looks the same as another one, but I was drawing a lot of basketball. So maybe I was like really getting into basketball at this point, because I think I was on the school's team. I was playing basketball with the girlies. I was a little entrepreneur over here. Ideas for drawings to sell, requested drawings, Wonder Woman, Batman. I was like getting into it. I was trying to make some profit over my drawings. Ooh. Another comic strip. Connor, dude, come play. Yo, pass. They're playing basketball and there's just this random guy. Nah, bro. That is so weird. Flipping through this book, I was so super duper edgy at this point. Like, edgy kid. Let's see if there's another edgy drawing. Yeah, right off the bat, next one. Edgy. Even men cry. No comment. I thought this was so smart. I was like, even villains have feelings. Maybe I was on Tumblr, I don't know. Here's another one. Even men are afraid sometimes. Girl, what are you on? I was so impressed when I drew that. I was like, yo, this is like my best work. Yeah, oh my god, I should sell this. It's this fallen angel again, but he's wearing a mask, and this was before COVID, so this was like fashion, right? Colored with my pro markers, and I was like, oh my god, I'm such an artist. Even though it doesn't really look like a fallen angel, it looks like he's a bird. So it looks like he's a pigeon, but that's fine. There's not really much in here. There's another cat drawing I did. Cat girl. Here I drew this really emo again. This girl's not really emo. She's kind of preppy and cool and cute. I think this is next. I was into Tokyo Ghoul and I drew Tokyo Ghoul, and I think this one turned out really nice. Like, even to this day when I look at it, like the attention to detail was so nice. Was so good actually. Like, I was paying attention to the details, what they were wearing, how it looked. Like, I think I did a great job even at that young age. I even drew Death Note. Like, I was like, oh, I did it for Tokyo Ghoul, let me do it for Death Note. Okay, his face is a bit weird, but you know, L, look at his dad. He's looking, you know, I think I did a good job in this page. I think like I actually drew how they look. We already went through 5 sketchbooks and we still have a full stack more. Now we have 2018, probably one of the most battered sketchbook I have, because look at that. This sketchbook, I think I specifically bought it from Walmart, so maybe that's why it's such bad quality. literally ripping all, and I had to like laminate it, but the laminator was like, I started off with watercolor. Okay, and this sketchbook is where I got so all about watercolor. Go to the next page. What is it gonna be? I forgot. I drew a boy. I don't really draw that many boys. This page I remember being my favorite page ever. That SpongeBob meme was like popping off, and I was like, I have to draw that. Don't know why. And I wrote, your jokes aren't funny. And then it's him putting it in the paper and it says, shut up, Patrick. Wow, I'm so funny. This sketchbook is actually one of my favorites to look at because I spent my time coloring and I painted them, and it's very colorful in here. I like watching this part. Here is like one of my character pages. I made myself a little OC that I never drew again after this. I got a gel pen and some new pro markers, so I was like using the heck out of them. I drew a little Asian girl. I thought she was so cute. Then I drew myself playing Fortnite. And in the, you can see Fortnite. Look, can you see that? My screen is a little Fortnite screen. I actually drew that. Visual representation of me playing Fortnite, September 1st, 2018. I was still obsessed with werewolves. Still there. I drew a lot of people in class. I would draw a lot of people in class. I would draw a lot in class. I would draw about class. This class was a physics and chemistry class, and I was bored. I hated that class. I would just sit and draw. I drew my friend and this random guy we found on a textbook, and we would say, oh my god, that's your future husband, ha ha ha. I drew them together and I was like, oh my god, ha ha ha. And it was like an inside joke. Then come October and I was like, oh my god, I should do like Inktober. I drew a bunch of stuff, and this sketchbook is so colorful. I love it so much. I drew this random guy pretending to be a skeleton for Halloween, a clown, a vampire, because you know me, I love me my vampires, a cat girl. When will it stop basketball? It kept going. Also, I just realized these two guys are like basically the same pose. But yeah, he is playing basketball. He's holding the ball. Over here, Jake. Oh, I drew that one guy. I forgot his name, but I used to watch him a lot on YouTube. And I thought this was so cool. Emo-ness doesn't stop. It never stops. This guy, he is on his balcony and he is smoking. I don't know where the smoking, don't know where it came from. I was still emo. I recreated the fallen angel on bench. Kind of look. And I progressed so far. Look at that. So much better than the other picture that I drew of the fallen angel on the tree. One of the kids in my class wanted me to draw Lil Uzi. I drew Lil Uzi. Another one. It never stops. It does not stop. Look at the blood on her mouth. It just does not stop. It will not stop. Why? Because I drew Santa Claus on his days off, smoking and fat. I drew Spider-Man. Hi, I is Spidey-Man. I am Spidey-Man. Then I drew this upside down mermaid. I thought I was so cool drawing something upside down. Ariel reference. Then I drew this edgy guy. He's edgy. When have I not drawn anyone that's edgy? Oh, and then it was my birthday, December 5th, 2018, and I drew myself a birthday cake. Because we at home did not celebrate birthdays, but that's fine. I never had an issue with it, but I just thought I would draw myself a birthday cake. That's so cute. At the back, I would have all my friends sign. And so they would all like draw one thing and they all signed it. Okay, so this book would be next, and I already like showed you guys in my last video, so I'm just gonna do a quick flip through. This one is also gonna be really interesting because there's a lot of paint involved. I would love painting my stuff in my notebook because I mean my sketchbook, because I had a lot of time. And again, look, werewolves, edgy, emo. I was very like, that was my vibe. Okay, that was my vibe. Tokyo Ghoul, anime, Christmas. I was very edgy. I drew this for Halloween. I was really into like Inktober and stuff like that. I even drew this. Like, I thought I was so emo at this stage. Don't really understand why. I drew this scene of girls fighting. This image of friends like smoking and drinking, and there's this guy, he's trying to be included, but he's not. Again, another picture of basketball. This page I drew for a friend. Tokyo Ghoul. I used to be so proud of this, but now that I'm looking at it, it's looking very wonky. But I drew this strawberry and I thought it was so realistic. My dad took a picture of it and sent it to all his work buddies. And I was on Pinterest a lot. And I like would go and like look at all the stickers that they had, like funny, cute, aesthetic ones. and I drew it on this, I forgot I did this, and it's like mood pictures, and honestly I was so proud of it. Honestly, even now, like, this is so cool of me to do. I'll like do a deep dive. Okay, there's this, Bubbles, Care Bears, Pink Panther, Sailor Moon, all of these little cartoons I used to watch. Oh, this is when I started like getting good, and I drew this. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This was my first realistic one, and I was like, yo. A lot of anime in this time. I watched Awari no Seraph, and I tried to draw like the whole crew, but I only ended up doing one side. These friends are hanging out. Cute. I was really proud of this because I was like really into gaming, so I drew a girl sitting and gaming, and then I drew a picture of a girl gaming in her apartment. As we go on this video, I'm sure you can see how much I've progressed. Ooh, I remember drawing this in class and I was like so proud of it. This little girl, all completely by pen. She is so cute. I also showed this one in my last video, so I'm gonna show you guys my favorite ones. This one, found this on Pinterest and I did a bit of shading. I drew people from school, not her, but yeah, people from school. Here's more. I was still edgy. I was still edgy. Drawing people from school. I was playing a lot of Valorant, so I drew a Valorant picture. This was one of my favorite pages. We did it, you guys. We went through all of my sketchbooks. That was a lot of time sitting down and flipping through them, and my arms are so sore for some reason. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed me showing you all these amazing drawings that I did. I know I made fun of them a little bit, but you know, we all start from somewhere. Thank you guys for watching. Like my video, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!